I'm Cody Darkstalker, and welcome back to Sunday Vlog Days. Everything is back to normal. I am coming at you in glorious HD, and I have a new microphone, so everything is better than it was. What? Awesome. I am all about improvements. So, first order of business. Have you guys seen The Martian? Have you? Have you? I hope you have. You should. Everyone should go see The Martian. The Martian movie was amazing. I've actually listened to the audiobook like 2 times already. I'm on like my third, like halfway through my third listen, and I just love it so much. I love survival stories. I love Hatchet. I love My Side of the Mountain and Far Side of the Mountain and Julie of the Wolves and How to Build a Fire and all that kind of stuff. So setting a survival story on Mars, I was like, yes, please sign me up. I'm about this. The science is great. It's funny. And I just really enjoyed it. And the movie was great. There was a few changes. I mean, of course there were changes. It's Hollywood. They're going to do things to like amp up some of the intensity, but a lot of the things that I loved about the book were still there. Some of the casting choices confused me. Not all of them. I really thought Mindy Park was Asian, which I guess is kind of my own fault, but like everyone I've ever met with the last name Park was not white, so I was a little shocked at that. I was like, oh, I wasn't bothered. I was just like, oh, okay, whatever, that's fine. Vincent Kapoor, that was an interesting bit. I especially like the fact that they kept in the little bit about him being raised Hindu. Do you believe in God? I believe in many gods. And it's like, no, my father is Hindu. My mom's Baptist, I think is what it was. I was like, alright, whatever. You're half Indian. That's fine. I wasn't bothered by it. I was just kind of confused. It was like, eh. But I liked him as an actor. So I tried to, like, base my feelings about casting off of how did I feel about their performance? Did I find them believable and interesting? Which brings me to Donald Glover, and oh my god, was I the only person unaware that Donald Glover was going to be in this movie as Rich Purnell? But like, oh my god, he makes such a cute little nerd. Can we have him in everything all the time? Hashtag Donald Glover is my Spider-Man. Was that a thing? I remember when that was a thing. I really wish that it turned into a real thing instead of just an internet thing, because I could get behind Donald Glover as Spider-Man. But back to The Martian, yes, I was into it. Really, really enjoyed myself. I saw it in like 3D because I was really psyched, and I'm like, I'm gonna go see this. I'm gonna see it in 3D. I'm going to experience the glory of Mars. And I feel like I did. I just, oh god. I want all of my movies to be recommended to me via tweets from Neil deGrasse Tyson from now on. Like, Neil deGrasse Tyson, what should I do this weekend? Neil deGrasse Tyson tweets, you should go see The Martian. You should watch Bill Nye on Netflix. Neil deGrasse Tyson, watch my show. Okay, Neil deGrasse Tyson, run my life. I trust you. I give my media consumption into your capable hands. I don't know, it was just really great. So good. There have been people who were complaining about it being, like, sexist. I want to find the link, but I also don't want to give them traffic, so I'm not going to talk about it. It was a Slate subsidiary, and somebody literally said, and the commander was just, you know, a man in a woman's suit. That was an honest-to-God criticism that they had of the commander in this movie, and I was like, what does that mean? A man in a woman's suit. I just, And I feel like the movie was really diverse sexually and racially, and I know that it could be better, but I also think that it's supposed to be based in reality, and the movie takes place in 2035. The story takes place in 2035, and the odds of NASA and JPL completely, like, overhauling their current demographics on, like, how many women they employ and what, like, races they employ between 2015 and 2035 to the point where it's, like, overwhelmingly, like, women and people of color and things like that. It's unlikely, and I think that women should go into, like, sciences, and I think that people of color should go into the sciences, but I also know that, like, NASA isn't hiring based on, like, oh, we only want white men doing our science. NASA wants smart people, and I think that the movie and the book did a really good job with that. And I don't know, and then saying that there weren't enough women or interesting women, or that women weren't portrayed positively, that was troubling to me, because I just don't believe it. I think that Lewis and Johansson were amazing. I think that in the story more so, Mindy Park was really fun. I love her. She has this really great moment where she's thinking about how she wants to be this great, powerful woman, like the PR person whose name I cannot remember because I suck. And she's just talking in her head, like, about, like, she's beautiful and smart and well-respected, and one day I'm gonna be like that. And then the woman walks in, and she's, like, texting, and she's, like, walking around the conference room without looking up, and somebody's like, hey, and she's like, fuck you, and also fuck you. Because people are people, and they're complex, and I think that was just a great moment in the story, that she wasn't just this, like, pretty face, that she was just really professional, and that she had her job because she was good at it. And that was just, it was a really great moment in the story. And I also loved Lewis and Johansson. They felt like real people. Oh, they're computer nerds. Oh, they're into disco. And I know the romance with Bex upset some people, but in the movie, it's so subtle that it doesn't even matter. It's like, oh, wow, two single people who were locked in a very tiny space for 3 years, who are both really, like, good-looking and really intelligent and clearly have a lot of things in common because, oh, yeah, they both do this for a living. They happen to develop feelings for each other? What? That's crazy. And in the book, they're even clearer about the fact that neither of them would have acted on it if it wasn't for the fact that, like, the mission was extended for so long and extenuating circumstances happened. So, I don't know. People who got upset about that bothered me. I really liked The Martian. That's all I have to say. I like The Martian. And I hope that The Martian does good things for NASA and JPL. I really do. I know that, like, NASA recently had, like, a small funding increase, I think. Like, a tiny bit. But I'm hoping that, like, public support for the space program will increase as a result of this movie. I'm actually intending to do Martian-themed Halloween costume. I'm going to be a JPL nerd, and my husband is going to be an astronaut from the Ares 3. So he's going to get a flight suit with, like, cool patches and stuff, and I'm going to have, like, a cardigan with, like, a NASA patch and a JPL patch and a Save Mark Watney t-shirt and my nerd glasses, and it's going to be awesome. I'm really, really excited about it, actually. I just love it. It's one of those movies that I'm just, like, already, like, counting down, like, when can I own this? Which is, that's how I felt about Mad Max, and I still need to pick up the Mad Max DVD, but I'm going to. It's on the list of things to do. Other cool and interesting developments. I know that I said I was going to have it up, but I had a recording problem. I know, right? But it's all sorted out now. I am going to be doing Life is Strange soon. Life is Strange! For those of you unaware, Life is Strange is an episodic narrative video game, not unlike the Telltale games, like The Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us. Basically, you control a character in a big story. It's divided into chapters, and the choices you make affect what happens in the chapters as they come out. And the final chapter comes out in 9 days. So I'm going to be playing the first 3 chapters really soon. I'm going to be doing them on Twitch, and they're going to be big, long streams. And then I'm going to be uploading them to big, long videos, which I know that not everybody likes, and I'm sorry about that, but I think that experiencing the chapters in their entirety just feels right. I can't think of a good way to edit them down without it being awkward and choppy. And they're really good. It's a really good game. It has a really cool female lead, a really cool premise. The mechanics are fun. There's a lot of diversity in the story. I'm not going to get into, like, the exact specifics, but it's not like your standard video game fare, and I hope that people who like what I do will also like it. And I'm going to play it anyway, so you might as well come along for the ride. So look out for that on the Let's Play side of things, and other than that, I'm going to do more Grow Home, and I just downloaded Super Meat Boy, because it and Broken Age were the 2 free downloads this month, which is really frustrating because I already own Broken Age. But whatever, it's fine. And now, sadly, I have got to go because I am going to go play D&D. I'm super excited. I'm running a special character. I'm gonna be a centaur paladin. What? Cute little centaur girl. I love it. I bothered the shit out of my DM for this. I was like, please, let me be something cool. I want to be a monster. I really wanted to be a Drider, and this is what we settled on. You can't be a Drider, but you can be a centaur. So he homebrewed me up some stuff, and now I get to go do that. My character is actually a blatant ripoff of the main character from A Centaur's Life. I'll put a link in the thing because you can read it online. It's this really adorable manga about, like, a universe where, like, monster people are the standard people, and it's not porn. Yeah, because I know that a lot of the Monster Girl stuff out there is porn, and I'm cool with that. I'm really cool with it, but this one is not. This is, like, a really typical, like, shoujo slice of life, bleh, manga. Just happens to be with, like, a centaur and shit. So, yeah, look for that down there. I recommend it. Several thumbs up for the Martian and centaurs. That's what I'm into this week. It's my life. So, I'm gonna get going. I'm Cody Darkstalker. This has been a finally back on track Sunday vlog day. And yeah, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night, goodbye, spay and neuter your pets. Bye-bye!